Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again with another update for Core Keeper, patch 0.3.12. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also do fun little videos here on YouTube. Now, we're going to be showcasing tons of stuff about Core Keeper. We played the beta branch, showcased all the dedicated server stuff, and now it's ready to fly, meaning now it's ready to go. They're going to be putting it on the live branch, so as soon as you open Core Keeper, this is going to be the new thing that you see. Okay, so let's talk about this. You may recognize some of these patch notes from the update. We made an experimental branch of the Core Keeper on Wednesday, 27th of April, which we showcased and talked about. There's also now like a live branch of the game, along with some new additional patches, which we have highlighted in bold for you. So basically what we've shown, now mind you, in the experimental, we didn't really get a full list of all the updates. It was kind of just like like things here and there. Generally speaking, you don't get full patch notes until you actually have it get fully released. So now we'll go through that together. Okay, so let's talk about everything. Gameplay. Dedicated servers are now available. The game is moving over to the new backend that we have been using the experimental branch, as it's proven to work better overall. The repair system has been reverted back to using scrap parts as a result of working together with gathering the feedback from our community. And the cost of scraps have been rebalanced, so the higher tier costs more scrap parts. Basically, if you're higher end item, now that item, costs more scrap to do, but regardless, scrap is so easy to get. So I love that they brought this back. The bearded merchant now also sells scrap parts too. A reinforcement mechanic has been added, which we showcased how you can reinforce items and stuff. Basically, you take certain items and reinforce them to give them a small boost and small stat boost as well. Add scrap parts that can drop from destructibles and some enemies. Higher tier hose cover a larger area now, which we're going to showcase in the next video. This works both tilling and gathering plants in large areas. Pretty awesome. Adding a digging damage stat to shovels that impacts how many uses it takes to dig up the ground. Health of the ground has been rebalanced around the digging damage of the shovels so that the higher tier shovels are more effective against lower tier ground, which makes sense because there's now they have the scarlet ore and the scarlet shovel, and both of them do a ton of damage. And now, yes, and then it says added scarlet hoe and scarlet shovel for the scarlet workbench. Move the scarlet sword to be crafted the scarlet anvil instead of the scarlet workbench. Large water can now cover 2x2 tiles. Fishing rods no longer have durability. The chance of gaining kelp from fishing has been reduced, and we've added resources such as ores, wood, fibers, and stuff by fishing, so you can get more than just the normal. Let's go. Balancing improvements. Slightly increase the damage of the rune song. Increase the max health of bosses. Agios and ranges at a bit higher percentage. We read these before in the previous patch notes, so we kind of knew exactly what this is. Now let's go over to quality of life stuff. Of course, we're going to focus on the bold lettering. Other players can be made server admins by the pause menu. Players can be banned by admins from the pause menu. Added a button inside the game ID to regenerate the game ID. So if people are joining you consistently, you can just regenerate it and then it's gone. Critters and fireflies will despawn in areas that have too many of them until a reasonable amount remain, which is awesome. People were actually complaining that they were getting lag. I didn't ever experience it, but I understand. Add a drop-down list that says join game menu that displays previously joined dedicated servers. What a cool addition just for like something so small. Of course, we'll focus on the bug fixes here. Fixed an issue with the watering visual glitch. Fixed an issue with the second options and pop-up menu. Other players no longer play a take damage effect. Their max health is reduced. Player health bar no longer blinks. Fixed placement and digging being blocked by self or a small period after moving. Fixed enemies becoming invisible sometimes instead of dying. Obsidian walls popping up sometimes after digging a pit. Double graves if existing while dying. Recall idle being able to consume the wrong item. And I have not actually seen this before, but that's so cool that they fixed that. Fixed minecart teleporting back to the start if the player uses it immediately after placing it. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that either. Other. Decreased network bandwidth usage of Agios beams. Added command line parameter for the common dedicated server settings. Added command line parameters. So I want to see on the wiki, hopefully we're going to get some list of commands that you can do on consoles. I hope so. I don't know if we'll get that, but if we do, I'm going to showcase that as well. There you go. There's the big update. Now let's go into Core Keeper and have a fun time and experience all the different things that have been added. Mind you, we went over the dedicated server already in a previous video. I'm probably going to showcase how the new hose work and the new watering can and the new shovel. Let's go ahead and see that in the next video. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you soon. And don't forget to like if you've enjoyed it and comment down below on what you're excited to see in the next update. If you hadn't had a chance to see the sneak preview of the June update for the Sunken biome, check out the previous video where I showcase exactly everything that's going to be listed and everything that's going to be added. It's a lot of content, so get ready for June because it's coming soon. All right, I'll see you in the next video.